Welcome to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. It is the Harlow Division Consolation here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. Team Saskatchewan and Team Ontario Red. Hi, everybody. Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond for this one. And, Ron, this is a really good matchup between these two teams.
Oh, absolutely. And you have a team in Team Saskatchewan who really took the tough road here with the schedule that they had. In fact, look at their first game against the defending gold champions, Alberta. They lost 48-6. And then in the next game, they face Quebec. The two teams are going to be in the gold medal. So Team Sask is really battle-tested for this one. And today we got a quarterback change. Isabelle Birubé was the starting quarterback. Now we're going to see Marie Sartorio take the lead here for Team Ontario Red. And should be a good one here today at Tag Park.
Sienna Burns with the kickoff. And Liana Langiano lunges forward to get to the 38-yard line, and that's where Team Ontario Red and Marie Sartorio from Louis-Riel, École Secondaire Louis-Riel in the east end of the nation's capital, starts at quarterback for Ontario East.
Yeah, team players to watch here on defense for Team Saskatchewan. Number 16, linebacker Dalen Meston, having a really good tournament. And on offense, looking for number 8 today, Tegan Royce has had a good tournament.
Sartorio in the shotgun. All kinds of movement, low snap. Sartorio picks it up. She's taken down, but they may mark her down where her knee touched. And it'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, unfortunate situation here for Team Ontario Red. And something we've seen throughout the tournament is the inconsistency of snaps from the exchange from center to quarterback. And not the start that Team Ontario Red really wanted to get going here, the start of the first quarter on their first series and first drive.
Sartorio in the shotgun once again. Good snap. Forced to the outside. Sartorio tries to take off, and she's forced out of bounds by number 88, Anna Henderson, for Team Saskatchewan. It will be third down. The pickup there, 7 on the play by Marie Sartorio.
Yeah, the player we told you to watch here for Team Saskatchewan having a really good term. Number 16 linebacker Dalen Messon. You see she comes in right off the edge and forced Sartorio to escape, and now we got a 3rd and 8.
Liana Langiano, bad snap, forced all the way back, just falls on the football, and Team Saskatchewan is going to have fantastic field position for their opening drive in this ball game.
Yeah, very unfortunate situation here for Team Ontario Red. You can see the snap just goes over the head of a Team Ontario Red punter, number 18. That was Liliana Langiano, who had a really good tournament on a game on Wednesday. But you know what? The great play that she did right there is just fall on the ball, not try to make something out of a bad situation. But unfortunately for them, leaving the defense here with a tough task against Team Sask.
Shaden Magnus starting at quarterback. Not Nevaeh Lang. There's Magnus throwing over the top, almost. A touchdown there, in and out of the hands of Hannah Wilker. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice pass there by Shane Magnus going for Hannah Wilker. And Wilker just running like a seam route. And you see here on your replay, Magnus is setting up. Nice ball right there. Unfortunately, just out of the hands of Wilker, setting up a 2nd and 10 situation for Team Saskatchewan.
And Nevaeh Lang in under center, this time on 2nd down. Lang, the pitch to Ella Schenner. Schenner trying to get around the left side, and a fantastic open field tackle by Oceane Lalonde from École Secondaire Catholique Embrun, about 25 minutes east of the nation's capital. A big defensive play by number 6, and she's been doing it all tournament long.
And along with her fellow high school teammate, number 53, Kaliane Sterling-Godu, both from Embrun, and we saw a really nice play there from Oceane Lalonde. Keep an eye on number 53 also for Team Ontario.
On 3rd down, bad snap. Lang forced to fall on it, and another turnover on downs One for Ontario, one for Saskatchewan. First down, 10 yards to go for Team Ontario Red from their own 21-yard line.
You know, it's one of my biggest things on offense, getting the snap, because we always tell the center, you got the most important job on the football team, and that is getting the ball to the quarterback, either under center or in shotgun, because that's really the first domino to get going. And unfortunately for Team Saskatchewan, turnover on downs.
Maurice Sartorio out of the shotgun, sets up, throws downfield, looking for Tegan Roy, and there's going to be a pass interference call. Sienna Burns with a little bit of contact in the receiving area, and that will go against Saskatchewan.
Yeah, if we recall in the game, first game of the week, when Team Ontario played Team Manitoba, we saw a lot of Tegan Roy in that game, and right there, Maurice Sartorio with a very nice ball, with a little bit underthrown, which forced Tegan Roy to come back to the ball and ran into the Saskatchewan defender. And in this case, the officials deemed it as a pass interference, giving Team Ontario Red 1st and 10 from around the 31-yard line.
The first down of the ball game by penalty, a 15-yard interference call, moves the ball up to the Team Ontario Red 36. Sartorio in the shotgun again, all kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage, and they blow the play down.
Yeah, miscommunication between the center and the quarterback exchange right there. Maybe the center thought it was on 2, and obviously some of the receivers thought it was on 1.
Tegan Roy wondered why she had such a great jump there.
Wide open.
So they'll move the ball back 5 yards. It'll be first down, 15 yards to go from the 31.
Now, if you're the offense coordinator, who is, I believe it's John Parks, the OC of McMaster University, now a 1st and 15 situation, different play call.
Sartorio sets up, throws for Roy once again, has to come back to the football, and she trapped it. It goes incomplete. It'll be second down.
Looks like the same play they ran just in their last play here on down. You can see it's Maurice Sartorio going right back to the well here to Tegan Roy. And again, just a little bit underthrown, but came back and hit the ground, causing a 2nd and 15 situation for Team Ontario Red.
Well, that's something that a former Ottawa and former Saskatchewan quarterback used to do religiously. When one guy dropped a football, Ron Lancaster would immediately go right back to that player. Sartorio flips that one out for number 16. That's Jessica Knight getting back to the original line of scrimmage, but not much further. It will be third down.
Yeah, great play call design here. The defense thought they were going to go to the left, but a little swing pass to the right. And you can see there for Team Ontario Red, number 16, Jessica Knight, who is from London, Ontario, with a nice reception.
Lanciano, the kick. Ella Schenner bobbles it, picks it up right at midfield, and that's where Team Saskatchewan will start. And in this particular type of game run, 7:31 left to go in the opening quarter. Now, at a 0-0 tie, it's all about field position.
Oh, this is you're absolutely right, Don. And the thing is, now both offense and defense have got the opportunity to really feel out the other opponent's offense and defense. So now, from a strategy point of view, this is where the players come back to the bench, talk to the offense or defense coordinator, and they ask, okay, how's the player in front of you? What are they strong, or are they overpowering? Can you beat your receiver? These are the things that the players will talk to the coordinators about.
On first down, Shaden Magnus in at quarterback, setting up, throws, and a great pass rush from number 32 of Team Ontario Red, Shelby Norwood. Got a piece of that one and a late flag.
Yeah, because there's no receivers in the intended area. But the thing is, it was like an open palm throw. You know, the Brady rule. But when she went to throw the ball, it just slipped out of her hands, and it was an open palm.
I think Norwood might have got a hand on it on the follow-through.
Maybe tipped it, but there was no receivers in the vicinity, so maybe intentional grounding they're talking about.
The referees for this one, Keith Walters from Ottawa. The umpire, Laurie Tursky from Manitoba. Stephen King is the back umpire. He's from Ottawa. Pascal Beaulieu, the line judge from Quebec, and the down judge, Craig Asiyama Yaboa from Ontario. So the flag moves Team Saskatchewan back to their own 45-yard line. It'll be second down, 20 yards to go.
Team Saskatchewan, as I said at the top of the show, Dan, really tough schedule right out of the gate with Saskatchewan, with Alberta and Quebec.
Nevaeh Lang the pitch to Ella Schenner, trying to get around the right side. Oceane Lalonde is there. Held up Ella Schenner until Norwood came in to finish off the job.
You know, one of the things that we always do on offense is when you see a player like Oceane Lalonde, who's really dominant on the edge, you really got to pick your spots when to go to her side, because 9 out of 10 times she's going to make the play. So you really got to find a way to block her.
The kick taken by Longiano. She presses forward beyond her own 45 to around the 49, and Team Ontario Red moving up the field as a result of the punting game.
Yeah, no, 2 and out for Team Saskatchewan. That penalty forced them in a second and long situation. But like you said, Dan, this is turning into a little bit of a chess match right now, and teams are still trying to figure out the pieces of the chessboard. But we'll see. The one thing with Team Ontario Red they haven't really done is establish the run yet, and I don't believe they've run the ball.
Marie Sartorio, low snap, forced back, loose ball, picked up by Saskatchewan. Dalen Meston falls on the loose football, and it's another turnover by Team Ontario Red.
Yeah, Dalen Meston having an outstanding tournament here at the U18 Women's National Championship. She just proved again why she's one of the top players on Team Saskatchewan on defense, and didn't hesitate to go right to the football. In a situation like that for Marie Sartorio, anytime the ball gets slow like that and past you, the first thing your instinct is to jump on the football. Don't try to pick it up, because you just don't know who's coming behind you on an aggressive tackle.
Nevaeh Lang in under center for Team Saskatchewan. The quick give up the middle, and it's
Prosofsky.
It's Shelby Prosofsky getting the call, picking up 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I love that run there by Team Saskatchewan, and the great job by the offensive line. Basically, your 21 dive, and fought 8 yards on the play, hard fought 8 yards, and leaving a 2nd and short from Team Sask.
Here's Nevaeh Lang trying to get around the corner herself, forced into a position where she had nowhere to go. She goes down. She'll lose about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Even though number 28, Taryn Coleman from St. Joseph Catholic High School here in Ottawa, did not get the tackle, she did enough to really slow down the run here, the gain, and allowed the defense. 32 came into your screen right there. Shelby Norwood from Holy Trinity Catholic School in Bowmanville came in to finish off the tackle.
So on 3rd down, Nevaeh Lang out of the shotgun, sets up, tries to get the screen pass to Ava Salmonen. It goes incomplete, and Team Ontario takes over.
Yeah, great pressure by number 22, Team Ontario Red. Callie Dory from Immaculata here in Ottawa did a great job to get in Nevaeh Lang's in her presence, and forced her to throw the ball, and now led to a turnover on downs. And you know what? Good defensive battle so far here by both these teams.
Marie Sartorio has Francesca Fazzari in the backfield. Sartorio on the shotgun snap, takes off. Colby Fenrick was there to catch up with the Team Ontario Red quarterback after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, Colby Fenrick from Penn, Saskatchewan. did a good job with the tackle there, Maurice Sartorio. The one thing I'm seeing with Team Ontario Red, they have yet to put a running back in the backfield. It's all been the air raid offense type thing, and that'll be good for just a little bit, but you're going to have to find a way to run the football, and you're going to have to find a way maybe to get a tailback involved, or mostly a quarterback wildcat.
Fasari in the slot, Tegan Roy wide right, and they go to the left side looking for number 16, Jessica Knight once again. It goes incomplete. It'll be third down.
Yeah, the ball took forever to get there. And the one thing, every time you're throwing these short little passes like that, you got to get more authority on them because, in practice in games, you're used to the velocity coming in quick, and every time you throw a soft one, it throws off a bit of the timing of the reception.
Longiano's punt. Ella Schenner picks it up, tries to cut back inside, met there by Oceane Lalonde and number 32, Shelby Norwood once again.
Oceane Lalonde having a great game on special teams and on defense. And you know what, Nat? During the tournament since last week, we saw some really good special team coverage on kickoff and punt. That's one that I don't think we've seen a punt return for a touchdown in this tournament.
But strategically, always kick to a corner and narrow the field that a return can get you on. Yeah. And they've done that here. Nevaeh Lang. The pitch to Prosofsky and wrapped up in the backfield by number 22, Callie Dory. And it's a loss of 3.
Yeah, technical. That's tackling 101 right there. What a beautiful tackle there by Callie Dory, again from Immaculata High School, with a nice wrap of the legs and bringing her down. The number 3, Shelby Prosofsky from Hanley, Saskatchewan. Great job on defense here by Team Ontario. In fact, great job by both these defense so far.
Second down, 13 yards to go in the shotgun. Magnus puts that up well beyond the intended receiver, Ella Schenner, and it will be third down.
You know what? Even though that pass was incomplete, the thing I really liked on that play, Callie Dory was coming in, and she had the hit lined up, and when she saw the football being delivered, she laid off. There was no reason to and that, to me, is disciplined football, putting the team ahead of an individual trying to make a hit, and I really like that safe play right there.
On third down, high snap. Nevaeh Lang, it's blocked. The ball's spinning. Lang just falls on it. Great defensive play. Callie Dory has been everywhere defensively for Team Ontario Red thus far in this Harlow Division Consolation.
You know, when we talk the game of football, we're always talking offense and defense, and in the first quarter, special teams is playing a huge part in this game. And if this continues like this, and you mentioned it, Dan, field position, it's going to be the key, and the team with the best field position today is going to win this football game.
Maurice Sartorio in the shotgun once again. Tegan Roy in motion left. Sartorio puts it up. Roy comes underneath. She's got it. Tegan Roy still on her feet. She's going to score. A 43-yard pass and run for a touchdown. And Team Ontario Red leads 6-0 with 1:15 left to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, no, very good job here. You'll see, nice catch. You have to go low there. Tegan Roy had to go low to get that. And number 6 for Team Saskatchewan, Sienna Burns, had a grip, but unfortunately wasn't able to bring her down. And the offensive line for Team Ontario Red on that play, giving Sartorio enough time to throw the football. Great job. Nice pass, great reception, touchdown, Team Ontario Red.
Liana Longiano in there to attempt to convert this touchdown. Francesca Fazzari to hold. The ball is kicked, and it's no good, but there's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not sure what this is all about. I know we had a player come off late, but I don't think there was too many men. Offside. So we have an offside on Team Saskatchewan on the converse, so
they'll get another opportunity. Ball placed at the 5-yard line. Ball is down, the kick is up, and Longiano puts it through. It's 8-0 Team Ontario Red.
Yeah, Dalen Messon came in there, thought it was going to get a block, but the ball snuck right through. And folks, if you're watching 6-on-6 football for the very first time, anytime you kick a convert, it's worth 2 points. If you pass it or run it in, it's worth 1 point. And you'll notice that the field width is at the top of the numbers, and the hash mark is 13 yards from each top of the numbers.
The game is played between the numbers here in a 110-yard field with 10-yard end zones. 6-on-6 football has been very interesting this week.
Yeah, you really have to concentrate on your more individual matchups. And that's what and the strategy is very interesting. You see sometimes there's 3 players on the line of scrimmage beside the center. You have 2 guards, and sometimes you'll see like a center guard, but the other offensive lineman will be 5 yards to offset. So it's very interesting strategies, especially on defense, where a team like Team Alberta will have 1 nose guard and 3 linebackers and 2 defense safeties. So yeah, a lot of strategies being employed this weekend.
Longiano's kick. Taken by Ella Schenner at her own 25. Good head of steam up the left-hand side. Finally brought down by, guess who? Number 22, Callie Dory. But pretty decent field position for Team Saskatchewan. And boy, would it not be great to see Team Saskatchewan come up with a quick answer here to that 43-yard touchdown pass from Marie Sartorio to Tegan Roy.
Well, if we recall on Wednesday at TD Place, Team Saskatchewan a little bit more dominant on the run game. We haven't seen that yet. Maybe we'll get it this drive.
There's a quick hit up the middle for Shelby Prasovsky, and she lunges forward for a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
And when you're running the football on first down, you have to be productive. If you don't pick up 4, 5, 6 yards and you give yourself second and manageable, it gives you, there's more plays you can do on 2nd and 4 and 3 than, say, 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12.
28 seconds remaining in the quarter. Quick hit for Prasovsky once again, and she's wrapped up by Malanka Brassard, but not before she picks up 8 and the first down of the ball game for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, first 2 plays here for Team Saskatchewan running the football. And the thing about running the football, you got to be dedicated to it. You just can't use it as every other type play. It's if you're committed to running the football, you got to stick with it, even if it doesn't work in the early goings.
This should be the final play of the quarter. Barring a penalty, that pass just beyond the reach of Shaden Magnus and goes incomplete, and that is the end of the first quarter. A defensive struggle here, but Team Ontario Red has broken the ice, and they lead 8-0.
Just going back on your comment about, was it Ron Lancaster said, if it works, keep doing it. And that's the thing with Team Saskatchewan. They ran on first down in the series prior to this. They got about 8 yards. They ran again. They got the first down. Then they went to the pass, now leaving a 2nd and long situation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the thing is, you got to be patient on the run game. You cannot get away from it, because when you're successful running the football, it's going to really have its implications in the 3rd and 4th quarter against the defense, because stopping the run, it really tires you out later in the game. And today's weather is not too bad, so it's not like last Sunday and Wednesday where the humidity played a big factor.
Oh, this is perfect football weather. 17 degrees in the nation's capital. Nice and cool.
It's like October.
Nevaeh Lang. The give to Shaden Magnus around the left side. Magnus keeps it going. Picks up very close to 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Or 3rd down and 1, excuse me.
And going right back to the run, where they're very productive in this whole tournament. When you think of Team Saskatchewan, like every team now in this tournament has an identity on offense. And when I think of Team Saskatchewan's identity on offense, it's their running game.
On 3rd down, Lang quickly wrapped up. Shelby Norwood got her, before she got necessary first down yardage, and it would appear that Team Ontario Red is going to take over on downs.
A little surprised. I thought there was a bit of an offside there. I thought for Team Ontario, she was she was right in the back. Yeah, good call by the officials right there.
So that's a first down.
Because
and they'll move the sticks.
Sorry, Dan. Because the players are in our vision, we couldn't see the flag on the field. And I was looking for the flag, but it was right in front of the Saskatchewan bench where they're all standing up.
First down, 10 yards to go from the Team Ontario Red 38. Shelby Prasovsky runs directly into Oceane Lalonde, and she stopped after a pickup of maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, I would try to avoid going to Oceane Lalonde's side on running the football. She's, like I said, out of 8 out of 10 times if you run to her, she'll get that tackle on her side. And we'll see if what Team Saskatchewan has lined up here for 2nd and 8.
Nevaeh Lang in the shotgun. Rolling to her right, tucks it in, reverses her field, and now she'll have the first down plus a whole lot more. Oceane Lalonde, doesn't matter what side of the field she's on, the pickup there is 12, and it's another Saskatchewan first down.
What's amazing about this play by Oceane Lalonde is that the ball was in the middle of the field. Oceane is the Sam linebacker to the far side of the field. She came to the weak side of the field to make the tackle, and it was just amazing.
1st and 10 from the 21. Prasovsky trying to move around the right side. She's got some room, cuts the corner, and finally forced out of bounds by Malanka Brassard, but not before she picked up 15 on the play. It's 1st and goal, Team Saskatchewan.
You know what? Good strategy there when you think about it, because Oceane Lalonde made the tackle prior. She had to come back to the huddle. She looked a little bit a little tired right there, and it just showed on the outside run. She didn't have enough gas to make that tackle, but great run by Team Saskatchewan, giving them an opportunity to score some points here at 1st and 10, or 1st and goal on the 6-yard line?
It is on the 6, and a timeout called by Team Saskatchewan, I believe. Coaching staff out there, and that's one of the nuances of 6-on-6 football, and especially at the U18 level, coaches are allowed on the field into the huddle during timeouts.
Yeah, you know what, and I like that, especially in a development program like the women's national program here in Canada, is that a lot of players are visual, and what happens is that the coaching staff will come up with a playbook to show exactly what to do, and that's there's nothing wrong with that.
1st and goal from the 6. Prasovsky gets the call, wrapped up by Callie Dory as well as Shelby Norwood after a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, great drive by Team Saskatchewan. As I said, when you think of Team Saskatchewan on offense, it's their bread and butter is running the football. And you can see right here, they dedicated to the run, and now they're being rewarded for it.
Movement along the line of scrimmage, no flags. Nevaeh Lang trying to get to the outside. She gets into the end zone. It's 8-6. Team Ontario Red. Saskatchewan with their first points of this ball game. 9:06 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, Nevaeh Lang calling her own number here on the Wildcat. And they had players lined up to the right in the defense, making the defense think that they were going to their right and to the defense left. But Nevaeh Lang went to her left and picked up the first down, and she broke a tackle to get in there. Oceane Lalonde almost had a chance to tackle her, but Lang broke the tackle, and now Saskatchewan on the board.
And the kick by Sienna Burns is good. It's 8 apiece. We got a ball game.
Yeah, we do have a ball game, and you know what? Team Ontario Red coming into this game, in their first game last Sunday against Manitoba, they had a commanding 32 to, I believe it was 6 or 8 lead. And Manitoba found something with a Wildcat, and they brought it right up to 32-26, and they were on onside kick away with about 30 seconds left to maybe go ahead in that game. But really tough game for Team Ontario Red to hang on to that victory. And then they had a really tough one against Alberta, who Team Alberta has yet to allow one offensive touchdown against this tournament. And the Ontario Red lost 16-0 that game. But you know what? Both these teams came to play today, and we got an 8-8 ball game in the second quarter, something we haven't seen a lot here in this tournament.
Something that we haven't seen as well. Oceane Lalonde, the defensive stalwart for Team Ontario Red, now in the injury tent and getting her right leg looked after. That would be a huge hole in the Team Ontario Red defense if Oceane Lalonde can't come back.
Absolutely, with Callie Dory and Lalonde on both linebacker core doing a great job.
Norwood falls on the loose football, and Team Ontario Red, first down, 10 yards to go from their own 40-yard line to start this offensive possession. And Marie Sartorio, coming on in relief of Isabelle Berube in the first two games of this tournament, gets the start today because Berube is injured, and she's really played quite well in the first 15 minutes or so. Low snap. Sartorio brings it down, throwing the post pattern in and out of the hands of Tegan Roy, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's their big play on a staple on offense is that it looks like a post pattern here. Roy was running, and Sartorio getting the time because her offensive line giving her the time to throw the football. And good job by the Team Ontario Red offensive line, really giving her enough protection to get the ball. And when you look at this offense, you look at Team Saskatchewan, they're dedicated to running the ball. It looks like Team O is dedicated to throwing.
Sartorio sets up, hit immediately. The ball intended for Francesca Fazzari. It goes incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. A definite kicking situation here for Team Ontario Red.
Yeah, another vertical pass here by Team Ontario Red. Maddie Sartorio in the pocket and had a little bit of pressure right there. She saw the defender coming in to lay the hit, and she was able to get the ball away, forcing a third down situation.
Longiano gets the end-over-end kick. Ella Schenner takes it at her own 41. Schenner trying to weave her way through, gets beyond the midfield stripe, and is held up at the 53-yard line of Team Ontario Red, and that's where Team Saskatchewan will take over.
You ask any special teams coordinator, anytime you get a kickoff or a punt return, if they can get you 10 yards or more, mission accomplished because it equals a first down. And good job there by the special teams for Team Saskatchewan. And again, I've mentioned this before, the cover teams on the kickoff and punt for most of these teams in the tournament has been outstanding.
On 1st and 10. Nevaeh Lang in under center. Ella Schenner, the lone setback. The flip to Schenner, can't handle a football, it's loose. She's able to find it, but not before number 53, Callie-Ann Sterling-Gadou, who has been one of the defensive catalysts for Team Ontario Red throughout this entire tournament. Quiet in that first quarter, but there to make a play on Schenner. It's a loss of 9 yards, 2nd down, 19 to go.
Yeah, things in a tight football game like this you want to avoid is turnovers and penalties.
Magnus, Shaden Magnus puts it up. And a flag at midfield. Pass intended for Ella Schenner out of the backfield, and we'll have to await the call.
Interesting strategy here by Team Saskatchewan when Magnus is in. I wonder if she has the stronger arm to get the vertical ball, because anytime she's been in the in quarterback position, you can see they go mostly vertical, and we know her being a running back, also receiver. I thought we saw her running back as well, so she could probably do a bit of wildcat.
Awaiting the indication from referee Keith Walters. Ineligible receiver downfield. It's declined. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of teams go on third down in this tournament, but in an 8-8 ball game, you want to send your punt team out there.
And Nevaeh Lang drops back. It's a 10-yard drop. Team Ontario will be getting the football back. Liana Langiano awaiting the punt. Good snap. Lang gets the kick away, a high end-over-end kick that is going to land in Ontario Red's favor, and we got a bit of a collision at midfield. Player down and player back up, and it's Malenka Brassard from École Secondaire Béatrice Deloge here in the nation's capital. She's from Hawkesbury, but she comes and plays at Béatrice Deloge.
You know what? In a punt situation like that, when the ball has a lot of height and it's short like that, it's very tough for the cover team to know where exactly the ball is. And it was almost blocked again by Callie Dory, who's been all over the place on special teams and defense here today.
Langiano in at quarterback here on first down. Takes it herself, tries to get around the right side, has some room, turns the corner, and runs over Charlotte Heapy. Pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
So you know what I like with the Team Ontario Red there? They understand that in order to be balanced on offense, they can't be 90% pass and 10% run. They got to find a way to run the football. And Sartorial, that's not one of her strengths. So by getting Langiano in there, that's basically their opportunity for running the football.
Marie Sartorio back in the shotgun. Good snap. Sartorio sets up, throws that one over the middle, intending it for Fazzari. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, Marie Sartorio had really 2 options on that play right there. She also had Tegan Roy on the far outside, but she chose to go to the seam route, and it was just a little bit overthrown.
Five and a half left to go here in the first half. Langiano's kick, an end-over-end kick that goes out of bounds at the Saskatchewan 29-yard line. And that's where the Green take over.
I like what head coach Mark Willett did there. You know, with 3rd and about, 4 yards to go, and the ball's at the midfield, the last thing you want to do in an 8-8 ball game is give your opponent a turnover on downs at center field. And a good choice there by Willett to punt the ball and now force Saskatchewan to have a longer field to go score any points.
In the shotgun, it's Nevaeh Lang. Takes off, cuts back upfield. Oceane Lalonde and Callie-Anne Sterling-Gadou there to meet her. Pickup of 1.
Yeah, the Embrun connection right there to make the tackle. And you know what? Oceane Lalonde's been all over the place. And again, if you're Team Saskatchewan offense, you really have to account for number 6 on the defense because like I said earlier, if you're going to run 10 times towards her, she'll probably make 8 of those tackles 9, and you just got to find a blocking scheme to really block her so that way you can be more successful on your run towards her side.
Lang tries to get around, did the play action. And number 32, Shelby Norwood, caught her in the backfield. The loss will be 5. It is 3rd down, and we'll see Team Saskatchewan kick this away.
Yeah, very disciplined by Shelby Norwood from Holy Trinity Catholic School in Bowmanville with the tackle.
High snap. Lang brings it down, gets the kick away, and Langiano let it land, and it rolls out of bounds just shy of midfield.
Yeah, great special teams there for Team Saskatchewan again. It's like a chess match. You know, you go 2 yards, back up 8, and now punt the ball again. And now we'll see what Team Ontario. And again, Team Ontario Red have to find a. They can't live and die on the vertical passing game. They're going to have to find a way to either get more jet sweeps involved, quick hits on bubble screens, hitches, but really incorporate that short game and find a run game.
Marie Sartorio throws that post up in it. Tegan Roy stumbled, got back to the football, had a chance to make the catch and dropped it.
Yeah, Tegan Roy on that pass pattern, she slipped midway through her route, but was able to find the football again. And then when she did, she just had to turn around. That's a tough catch to make when you got to turn your body around to catch the ball in the air, and unfortunately she wasn't able to come down with it.
2nd and 10. From the Saskatchewan 53, Sartorio over the middle. Roy has it this time. Stop, she'll score. A 53-yard touchdown, and Team Ontario Red leads it 14-8.
Yeah, great pass here by Marie Sartorio. And just another post pattern, and you see that Roy had to come back for the football. And the defender on the play, I believe it was number 40, Charlotte Heapy, really lost track of Roy on her coverage. And by the time she found the receiver, she was already into the end zone.
53 yards, Langiano to convert. That kick is up, and it's good. 16-8, Team Ontario Red.
Yeah, really good job here from Team Ontario Red. And you know what? If you're the defense coordinator for Saskatchewan and you've had about 20 plays to really examine what they're all about here today, and it's no secret, 70% of the passing plays have been all vertical. So for an adjustment for Team Saskatchewan, you might have to put an extra free safety out there, and because right now that's the only way that we're seeing that Team Ontario Red being productive on offense.
Saskatchewan has 3:06 left to go here in the opening half to answer. And a great kickoff return would go a long way at this point. Ella Schenner and Sienna Burns back to return this Liana Lanciano kickoff. Kick in front of the Team Ontario Red bench.
Whoa.
And Shelby Norwood had a chance to jump on that if she wanted to. Ella Schenner made the correct move and jumped on the football. No return to speak of, but they have the football 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Just looking at Shelby Norwood's body reaction there, I think she thought it was like a punt where she had to give 5 yards because on a kickoff, the football is live. But I think in her mind that she thought she might have had to give 5 yards. But no, I saw head coach Mark Willett talk to him and say, next time, fall on it.
The give to Shelby Prosovsky. She moves forward for a pickup of 3 at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and you know what? Team Saskatchewan, that is your identity throughout this tournament is running the football. And again, when you run the football, it's really easy to get away from it. Once you've dedicated and committed to running the football, again, it really pays dividends in the later quarters.
In the shotgun, Nevaeh Lang, all kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage, and they blow the play dead. It looks like it's going to be a legal procedure against Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it looks like Madja Bonar was a bit early in that one. Oh, actually, it's going against Saskatchewan on procedure.
So it'll be 2nd and 12 from the Saskatchewan 36-yard line.
It's going to be interesting to see the play call here on the 2nd and long.
Lang, the pitch to Shelby Prasovsky. Trying to get around the corner. She does. Picks up about 2, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and Team Saskatchewan is going to be forced to kick the football away.
Yeah, with the ball on the left hash, really the option if they wanted to run to the weak side of the field, there's not a lot of real estate there because of the shorter field. And knowing that Oceane Lalonde having the game that she's having today, really trying to stretch out that toss, but with a shorter field, just ran out of real estate.
Langiano awaiting Nevaeh Lang's kick. A line drive right at Liana Langiano. She takes it at the 48. This great run back is coming back as an illegal block was thrown on Ella Schenner as she pursued downfield on special teams.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Nevaeh Lang to make the play, but it's going to be called back, and we'll have the Team Ontario Red scrimmaging from about their own, should be around close to their 40 after it's all said and done.
So Marie Sartorio. Out there on offense for Team Ontario Red with 1:53 left to go in the half. They have time to get another score before the break.
Yeah, we're going to see what Team Saskatchewan does here for strategy. They're still keeping 2 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and 1 safety, but you're really going to have to spy on Tegan Roy because she's been a vertical threat all day.
Fazari and Roy on the right-hand side. Here's Sartorio, looks downfield, takes off around the right side, uses the straight arm, and picks up 6.
Yeah, so we're seeing now what Team Saskatchewan is doing. They're keeping Sienna Burns very deep. She's about 18 yards from the line of scrimmage, and she's just following wherever number 8 goes from Team Ontario Red. Very good move here by Team Saskatchewan.
Ontario Red wearing the white jerseys against Team Saskatchewan in green. Langiano in the shotgun. Takes off left, cuts up field, and a wonderful tackle there right up the middle by number 8, Colby Fenrick.
And for the people at home watching on today's broadcast, you'll notice that there's 3 offensive linemen on the line of scrimmage. It's the player in the middle who's not allowed to receive the football. You can throw to your other 2 tackles or guards, but the rule is 3 down linemen on the line of scrimmage, but the person in the middle is the only one who's not allowed to be the recipient of a pass.
Injured Ontario Red ball player out there. Difficult to see a number from this vantage point.
I wonder if it was
Apparently it's not difficult at the other end of this press box. And one of the things that that today's games have offered is there seems to be fewer injuries today.
Yeah, fewer injuries. And
cooler temperatures more than likely have a lot to do with that.
Absolutely, and the thing is too. Yeah, so it was Langiano. I wanted to make sure I got it right before I gave a player's number, but she's good to see her sprung up. She got hit on that tackle, but it's great news that she's back up on her feet because she's also the punter for Team Ontario Red. So she
and that's the right leg that she's favoring too.
Yeah. Langiano, an important role here in Team Ontario Red, which she'd be kicking right here.
On third down, Team Ontario Red will be punting. I believe that's Jessica Knight out there handling the kicking. No, it's Tegan Roy. Ella Schenner picks up the punt, takes off down the left sideline into Team Ontario Red territory across midfield to around the 50. Oceane Lalonde there to make the stop.
It's unbelievable. She's everywhere today. Oceane Lalonde from Embrun, Ontario, and having a really good game here today. But the one thing with Team Ontario Red I'm very impressed with is on defense is their tackling. They don't miss too many tackles. And for Team Saskatchewan, great opportunity with 1:21 left to go get some points to try to tie up the ball game.
Nevaeh Lang. The give to Shelby Prasovsky, and she can't get out of the grasp of Callie Dory. It'll be no. She gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great job by Callie Dory making the tackle right there. And again, this Team Ontario defense, throughout the whole tournament, I remember the first game, we talked a lot about number 53, Kellyanne Sterling-Godou, who's been pretty quiet here today. That just means the offensive line for Team Saskatchewan doing a really good job on her today. Team Ontario.
Called a timeout.
Yeah, Kelly Dory coming out. She might be injured on that play.
Certainly shaken up. She's on one knee on the sidelines, and she'll more than likely get some attention. Callista Andrews.
And again,
down to, and Callista Andrews had a pretty severe injury on Wednesday night. She's obviously not in the lineup tonight. A few holes in the Team Ontario roster as a result of injuries earlier in the week. Here's Nevaeh Lang, reverses her field, comes around the left side, and Kellyanne Sterling-Godou catches up with her before she can get the necessary first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, 3rd and 1.
What's really impressive with that play is that Lang went to her right and then came back to her left. And Godou is a defensive lineman who came 9 yards to really make that tackle. Great play by Kellyanne Sterling-Godou from Aberdeen.
Nevaeh Lang, quick hit, Prasovsky hit at the line by Sterling-Godou, and the ball will come over on downs once again. Team Ontario Red gets it back with 29 seconds remaining in the half.
What a play by defensive lineman Godou right there. Just shed her tackle there. That was number 84 for Team Saskatchewan, Mackenzie Dixon-Appleton, who didn't get the inside leverage of Godou. And the one thing we always teach our offensive linemen, if we're running an inside zone or inside run, you have to get the inside of your defender and don't allow her to cross your face. And that's exactly what happened in that play. Godou was able to cross Dixon's face right there, Appleton, and then she just squeezed down to make the tackle.
Timeout called by Team Ontario Red. Just a few.
I'm not sure if we can go back to that replay just to show exactly people watching at home. If you look at the right side of the defensive line, and you'll see where Godou comes in and she gets inside leverage. You'll see there Godou right on the outside, and she'll take the A gap right inside, and then she sheds that tackle to come right down. And a coaching point on the right there is you want your offensive lineman to get inside leverage, so that way you don't let the defender come in. But great work by our camera people to pick that up. And you know what? Nice play by Kellyanne Sterling-Godou. And that was a 3rd down situation. So there we got a turnover on downs.
Bon Jovi karaoke in the press box. First down, 10 yards to go, 29 seconds left to go. Marie Sartorio in at quarterback in the shotgun. Bad snap, Sartorio forced to pick it up around the right side. She'll move up to around the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good play there by Colby Fenrick from Saskatchewan. She, inside linebacker, saw the play go to the outside. She did a great pursuit angle to push out the running back and limited the gain of about 5 yards.
On 2nd down. Tegan Roy wide left. Fazari has it, drops it, but right there to say hello is Hallie Tanger, number 38 for Team Saskatchewan, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, good pursuit here by the defensive line for Team Sask to really get in there and force the throw early, because the quarterback right there didn't want to throw the ball. She wanted to get the laces, but because of the pressure from Team Saskatchewan, really forced a wobbly throw, and now has got a turnover on downs.
Bad snap. Tegan Roy just able to get the punt away. Ellie Schenner. Ella Schenner has nowhere to go. Oceane Lalonde and number 16, Jessica Knight, downfield to make the tackle. So Saskatchewan will get the ball back with 8 seconds. Time for the Hail Mary, Coach.
You know what? In an 8-16 ball game like this, I don't know if I want to go Hail Mary, but what I like what Schenner did there, she secured the football and didn't try to do anything too dangerous to really turn the ball over. She got the football and secured it to make sure she didn't turn it over, and this way gives Team Saskatchewan the ball and one last chance to get some points here.
Shaden Magnus in the shotgun. Tries to take off up the left-hand side. Quickly wrapped up there. Number 40, Maya Bonnar, there to make the stop and put Saskatchewan in a deficit position. The loss is 3 yards.
Yeah, Magnus running to the outside right there. And you saw number 40 for Team Ontario, Majar Bonnar, got in there and was able to make the tackle.
So this will be the final play of the opening half. Magnus out of the shotgun, puts it up, looking for Ella Schenner. She makes the catch. No, they rule it incomplete, and that is the half. Team Ontario Red with a 16-8 lead after the first 24 minutes.
Yeah, you know what, Magnus for Team Saskatchewan, that number 26, Shaden Magnus, really has a good arm. You saw the tight spiral. She just underthrew Ella Center on that reception there, but really good throw by Magnus, but unfortunately came up short. When you think of Team Saskatchewan right now, you got to go back to your identity. That's running the football. They are very productive, especially on first down. If Team Saskatchewan can get productive running the football on first down, that's where they're going to do all their damage on offense. So for Team Ontario Red, they're going to have to try to find a way to really have a run game, because if you can live with the passing, but eventually Team Saskatchewan is going to figure it out, and they're going to start double teaming Tegan Roy. But you know what? We got ourselves a great ball game here.
Indeed. Team Ontario Red leading 16-8 after the first half. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half in about 10 minutes' time.
At every OK Tire store, you'll find a local owner who lives in your community. proudly offering full auto service. And when you shop with us, you're shopping local. OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires. It's going to be okay.
So, you want to play flag football? Let's get started. You will receive 2 flags and a football. Your team has the ball, which means you're on offense. Your job is to get the ball into the opponent's end zone to score points, which is called a touchdown. The offense starts with the ball in their own end. From there, they will have 3 chances to cross the midfield line to earn a first down. This will give another 3 chances to reach the end zone. If the defense prevents the offense from scoring by intercepting a pass or making the offense run out of downs, the ball will be turned over and they will now get a chance to score a touchdown. For information, as well as where to sign up and begin playing, visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball.
Football excitement continues, and at OK Tire, we've teamed up with the CFL to bring you all the action, celebrating and supporting communities across Canada while cheering on our local teams. OK Tire, proud partner and fan of the CFL.
Parents, are you looking to get your kids involved in a fun, low-cost sport that they will love? Flag football is one of the fastest growing sports in North America for good reason. This non-contact, team-oriented sport develops fundamental movement and social skills, all while building lifelong friendships. It's never too late to start. Visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball and see how you can get involved.
What does it take to become elite? It takes more than dedication, focus, and hard work. It takes an elite-level training program. Customized, sport-specific, online. Your perfect workout every time. That's Vault Athletics.
Having GameStrat for us has been game-changing, truly. Coach high school football now for 22 years. Having that instant replay, the opportunity to show players the mistakes they're making, the things they're doing right, is a world of difference of having to wait until Saturday morning or Monday afternoon to make the corrections. It's an opportunity for them to visually see what they're doing, at least attempt to make the corrections there on the spot.
When we switched over from our previous sideline system, the thing that we noticed was, number one, how easy it was. You don't have to be a computer expert in order to work it. The concerns I had were just reliability. If you have it, you pay the money for it, and you invest the time in it, and have people there do it, you want it to work.
With a lot of companies, they'll tell you what they're going to be able to do, and we've had that in the past where they sell you the product, they give you a nice big promise, but they can't really follow through on it, and just a lot of times we don't need to call because it's so easy to set up, and that's been pretty helpful.
For our end, just makes it easy because it's reliable.
To have that opportunity to go directly from the sideline to the end zone is tremendous. Literally just a touch of the screen gets you from the sideline view to the end zone view. It's as easy as texting on your phone or just scrolling through social media.
GameStrat has completely lived up and gone beyond my expectations.
Out of doubt, I wouldn't hesitate to suggest switching over to GameStrat. The product is awesome. It's everything that and more that it's billed as, and it's effortless to set up and to use, and simple process. And really, what are we doing it for? We're doing it to give our players an opportunity to win games, and we feel that by using GameStrat, we have every opportunity each week.
I don't want to coach a game without it. If there was another coach that was looking at using a product similar to GameStrat, if we were playing them, I would say use a different product. The customer service is head and shoulders above the rest. Reach out to them. You'll regret it if you don't.
Welcome back to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. 16-8, Team Ontario Red leading Team Saskatchewan after the first half of this Harlow Division Consolation. Here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships, Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond for this one. Mostly Team Ontario, but Team Saskatchewan had a lot to be positive about after that first half.
Well, absolutely. And Dan, with a game like 16-8, this is a battle of field position, and the team that has the less penalties and turnovers in the second half, I believe they're going to win the game.
Saskatchewan gets the ball out to the 52-yard line, and that's where their offense will take over 1st and 10 to start this second half.
Yeah, I see Doug Appleton says, my daughter Mackenzie, number 84, doing a great job. Let's go Saskatchewan. And thank you, Doug Appleton, for the shout-out, and congratulations to your daughter for playing a great game here today.
Shaden Magnus in at quarterback in the shotgun. Sends it. Quick hit inside for Ella Schenner, and she gets to the original line of scrimmage, but not much further. Met there by Callie Dory, number 22 of Team Ontario East.
Yeah, nice catch there for Team Saskatchewan. Schenner, who's having a really good tournament this week, and unfortunately it didn't have a gain right there, but it's 2nd and 10 for Team Sask on their own 52-yard line.
Magnus once again, post pattern through the hands of Hannah Wilker. No doubt she'd love to have that one back.
Oh, absolutely, and you know what? Shaden Magnus has a great arm. You saw right there, she just threw 30 yards and just delivered a nice strike, and she's got a beautiful tight spiral. Unfortunately, Wilker wasn't able to bring it in, but you know what? They've gone with Magnus a few times here to throw the ball deep. And eventually, I believe they're going to connect on one.
Nevaeh Lang to kick the ball away. Good kick. That goes out of bounds. Tegan Roy lets it go out of bounds at the Team Ontario Red 23, and that's where they'll have their first offensive play from scrimmage to start the second half.
Team Saskatchewan has been really solid on special teams throughout this tournament. There's another classic example of Nevaeh Lang really locating her punt. And like you said earlier, Dan, the job of special teams coordinator on a punt team is you want to cut it in half and try to get the ball to one side, and they did a good job there, and they forced Team Ontario way deep in their own end.
Sartorio swings that one out. Tegan Roy cuts up the middle into the secondary, stops and waits. Finally brought down by Sienna Burns after a pickup of 15 on the play. Oh, make it 18 on the play, and it's a big first down for Ontario Red.
Yeah, good job by Sienna Burns from Archbishop MC O'Neill Catholic High School in Regina, Saskatchewan, with a nice tackle right there.
Three catches for 114 yards for Tegan Roy. Sartorio swings that out. Roy has it again. Roy cutting across the field. And a great open field tackle there by Colby Fenrick. She's been really tough to get past in the middle.
Yeah, no, Colby Fenrick's been having a great tournament, and you saw right there, classic form tackling. And you know what? Team Saskatchewan doing a good job on defense right here, limiting the gains. And what I'm noticing is that Team Ontario going to the quick game, again, because they don't have much of a running game, so the quick game is replacing their running game, but Team Saskatchewan defense doing a great job holding and containing them.
Out of the shotgun, Sartorio throws over the middle, completes it to Tegan, or make that. It is Tegan Roy, and she is going to score. 66-yard pass and run touchdown from Marie Sartorio to Tegan Roy. Her third touchdown of the ball game.
Yeah, nice crossing pattern there by Roy. And once she caught the football, Saskatchewan had a chance there. Almost a good effort by Team Saskatchewan to make that tackle. Unfortunately, Tegan Roy was able to break it and take it to the house.
And Tegan Roy will attempt a conversion. Gets the ball up, and it's good. 24-8. Team Ontario Red in front. The third touchdown pass by Marie Sartorio in this ball game.
No, Marie Sartorio from looking at her stats here from École Secondaire Louis Riel from Limoges, really having a really good day in the pocket, and you can see her vertical throws have been really on target today. And Tegan Roy has been outstanding the entire tournament. Man, she must be getting close to like 6-7 touchdowns here in this tournament.
3 today, 5 catches for 182 yards.
Pretty good.
And we thought that with the absence of Isabelle Berube, it might be a different story offensively, but Marie Sartorio has come in and played a whale of a game at quarterback, throwing 3 touchdown passes already.
And for Team Saskatchewan, again, dedicated to the run and be productive on first down.
The kick by Callie Dory, loose ball, scooped up there by Tyler Patelski. Hit immediately by Shelby Norwood and did very well to hang on to the football.
Oh, great job by Tyler Patelski, because, you know, when you're on the front line of defense here on the kickoff return, you know the defense is coming quick, and she had to concentrate to really hang on to that football without fumbling it. Tyler Patelski, great job from Swan Valley Regional Secondary School.
First down, 10 yards to go, Team Saskatchewan. Out of the shotgun, Nevaeh Lang evades one tackle, takes off around the left side, forced out of bounds, turning nothing into something, picking up 5. Callie-Ann Sterling-Gadoo in pursuit, forces her out of bounds.
Yeah, Nevaeh Lang really a dual threat here on offense for Team Saskatchewan. And when she's not throwing the ball. You really got to pay attention to her running the ball because she has the ability to just sit there, read the defense, and if she doesn't find her receivers, she's really got some great running skills.
Nevaeh Lang the pitch to Ella Schenner. Around the right side, she's got a first down and then forced out of bounds after a pickup of 13 yards for Team Saskatchewan.
Yeah. You don't see too often where the quarterback is the lead blocker on a toss play right there, but you'll see that Nevaeh Lang get ahead of the running back right there, Schenner, and leading the block, and there's number 22 for Team Ontario to make the tackle, Callie Dory. But great opportunity here for Team Saskatchewan to get some points and a good retaliation here after Team Ontario touchdown.
Here's Nevaeh Lang. The quick flip to Ella Schenner. And in the backfield, guess who? Kellyanne Sterling-Gadoo keeps Schenner from getting to the line of scrimmage and forces her back for a loss of 3.
Yeah, we see a lot of jet sweeps here in this tournament. The only thing I would want the Team Saskatchewan runners to work on there is gather a little bit more speed when you're going to turn around that corner, because if no one is blocking the defensive end and she comes in clear like that, you can see we call that a shoestring tackle by the Team Ontario Red.
Second down, 13 yards to go. Passing situation, but Nevaeh Lang elects to take off, gets around the left side, stays on her feet, finally pushed out by Kellyanne Sterling-Gadoo after a pickup of 10. It'll be third down.
Yeah, decision time here for Team Saskatchewan head coach Claire Doré with 3rd and 1. Really not a big decision to make here, but great job by Nevaeh Lang. Again, she's found something to the outside on the left and doing a great job. And now here comes Shaden Magnus from Tisdale Middleton and Secondary School in Tisdale, Saskatchewan, who is now under center.
3rd and 1. All kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage. Magnus moves forward, loses the football. Who's got it?
I believe Shaden Magnus was able to recuperate that football, and we should have a first down here, Team Saskatchewan.
Indeed. Magnus got it back. And a big first down for Team Saskatchewan as they continue to move the sticks here with 5:45 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Shaden Magnus staying into the quarterback position here for Team Saskatchewan. And really, with Shaden Magnus, one of her strengths is she's the deep thrower, and that's one thing Team Ontario's got to pay attention to because Magnus can really throw that football.
There's Magnus once again looking deep downfield. And Sienna Burns was in the vicinity, as was Ella Schenner, but Malenka Brassard, 5'10", was there and with a significant height advantage over Sienna Burns.
Unfortunately, the intended receiver just stumbled a bit there, and when she got up, the ball was a bit overthrown. But again, that's what Shaden Magnus brings to this offense. If she's not running the ball, you really got to pay attention to her arm because she's got a really nice tight spiral, and she can get the ball downfield.
Rain has just begun to fall here. Movement along the line of scrimmage. Ball is up, and Hannah Wilker.
Yeah, we might have an offside defense. We'll give Saskatchewan 2nd and 5.
Saskatchewan need to get back into this one quickly. That is exactly the call, Ron, from referee Keith Walters. And they'll move it up 5 yards. It'll be second down repeated, 5 yards to go. And Saskatchewan with another opportunity to move the sticks here.
Yeah, got to give credit here a bit to the offensive line for Team Saskatchewan, doing a really good job here today. And getting close to the red zone. We'll see how they capitalize.
Nevaeh Lang tied up in the backfield. Maya Bonner got in to the Saskatchewan backfield quickly and wrapped up Nevaeh Lang as she tried to get around the left side. She might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5.
So here's the thing I like for Team Saskatchewan. The ball's on the left hash mark. You got a right-handed quarterback, and you do have more field to your right. So it'll be interesting to see if Team Saskatchewan goes with a passing play here and if it goes more to the wide side of the field.
Movement along the line of scrimmage. Nice grab by Ella Schenner to move it forward. It looks like it may be offside against Ontario Red once again. That will move the ball up, and it should be a first down for Team Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I really like the creativity here on Team Saskatchewan going with the option play. And nice option and nice reception there by number 5, Ella Schenner from Weyburn Comprehension School in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Concentrating, really catching that football. And knowing you got defenders on you and you're taking your eyes off your defender to catch the football, that takes a lot of skill, and she's really good at doing that.
Offside against Ontario Red. That should give them enough for the first down. Indeed, that is the case. And Team Saskatchewan continue to move the sticks here in the third quarter.
Yeah, really important down here for a series for Team Saskatchewan, trailing 24-8. You're inside close to the 20-yard line. You really want to come away with some points here.
Nevaeh Lang in the shotgun. Ella Schenner in the backfield. Here's Lang setting up, throws that one, looking into the end zone, and Malenka Brassard batted that away. The pass intended for Hannah Wilker. It'll be second down.
Yeah, nice play on defense there by Team Ontario Red to really knock that ball down. In fact, if Malenka Brassard wasn't there, that was 6 points for sure.
Second down, 10 yards to go, 3:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Lang runs to her right, reverses the flow, goes back to the left, and is forced out of bounds by Brassard after a pickup of 8.
If you look at this series of plays here from Team Saskatchewan, anytime Nevaeh Lang starts her run to the right and then gets redirected left, she always picks up a lot of positive yardage, and that is a classic example right there. And she got about 7 yards on that play, leaving a third and 4, so it was a 6-yard pickup. Interesting play call here now with 3rd and 4 to go over here for Team Saskatchewan, and it'll be interesting to see what Team Sask does on offense.
There's Lang once again on third down, makes a nice cutback, but Kellyanne Sterling-Gaddu, who's got it, and it looks like it's Team Ontario Red with the football, but will Kellyanne Sterling-Gaddu there once again defensively for Team Ontario Red.
Yeah, unfortunately, Team Saskatchewan didn't come up with any points there, but nice move right there by Nevaeh Lang, going to her right, cutting back left, but unfortunately,
they ruled her down by contact, so the fumble was a non-entity.
Yeah, good stand on defense for Team Ontario Red, who now have the ball at their own 14-yard line, 1st and 10.
Marie Sartorio takes the snap, throws that one across, and Jessica Knight has it. She's got big yardage here. Forced out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's a 27-yard gain, or make it 25. They placed it at the 39.
So what happened on that play is they put their 2 receivers to the right, the strong side of the field, and they had 3 down linemen to the short side of the field. And on the snap, what looks like a left tackle went out for a short pass and were able to get a good gain on the play.
First down. Sartorio over the middle. It's complete to Tegan Roy. Roy still on her feet. Trying to cut across the field. Takes 3 Saskatchewan team members to bring her down. And it's a pickup of 20 on the play. Tegan Roy continues to amass yardage. Now 6 catches for 202 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, tackled there by Raina James and Cézanne Lapierre for Team Saskatchewan, but not before it's enough for a first down.
Sartorio sets up. Jessica Knight can't hang on. Met immediately by number 8, Colby Fenrick. And just enough to knock her off her concentration.
Yeah, Colby Fenrick from Lumsden High School in Penn, Saskatchewan, really have an outstanding tournament here in Ottawa this week. And again, she was in on the play to break it down, forcing a 10-in situation for Team Ontario Red at their Saskatchewan 51-yard line.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Fazzari in motion. The snap, Sartorio throws, complete to Roy. Cuts back inside, cuts upfield, and picks up close to 9 yards. Fenrick and number 34, Cézanne Lapierre, there to make the stop, and Tegan Roy is shaken up.
Nice play design by Team Ontario Red. You'll see that number 55, Olamide Fata Hunzi, after the snap, pulls to the right to be like an outside blocker, and really for Team Ontario was a 7-yard pickup on play, 8-yard pickup, leaving a 3rd and 2.
Upon being tackled, Roy ended up landing on her back and with her head snapping back. It might have been enough to sort of ring the bell a little bit.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I've noticed in this tournament is a lot of the ball carriers running high, and the one thing you want to do once you initiate contact, you obviously want to try to avoid direct impact, but find a way to protect yourself and run lower, so this way the impact to the ground is much safer.
And Tegan Roy has had a game here, folks. 7 catches, 211 yards, and 3 major scores.
And you know what? Speaking about avoiding hits, I remember I was coaching at Franco Cite, and we had an exhibition game in the United States against a team in upper state New York. And we were playing in the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, and we're looking at some of the players from the American high school that we played. And one thing that always stood out to me when we played them was their ability to avoid contact. And obviously in the States, it's a less wider field, so not a lot of running towards impact, but a lot of cutting and slicing. But it's the way they were able to slice upon making contact. Which, looking back at the film of the game, it's one thing that I think I really learned from the American game of the high schools in the States is how to really avoid contact when you're ready to make contact, so to protect yourself.
Well, Tegan Roy is up and walking under her own power, which is always a good sign. It will be 3rd down. A long yard to go for Team Ontario Red. Rain starting to fall a little bit here in the nation's capital. Fazzari in motion. Sartorio takes it herself. Has the necessary first down yardage. The pickup is 3, and they'll move the sticks once again.
See, perfect example of what I'm talking about right here. Maddie Sartorio calls her number, but as soon as she gets to initiate contact, look how high she's running right there. Like to see her get a little bit lower to protect herself, because once you run too high, you're giving the opponent too much of a target to really grab that sweater and then swing you around. But as soon as you get a little bit lower, then the impact to the ground will be less of an impact.
Sartorio in the shotgun, quick hit to the outside, and Fazzari has it. Taken down by Sienna Burns after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, Francesca Fazzari from Bishop Tunis Secondary School in Guelph, Ontario. What I really like what she did there, she protected the football after reception. You'll see once she has the football, she has 2 hands on the football and protecting the football at all times. That is a nice play right there, and good tackle by Team Ontario. Number 6, Sienna Burns, has really had a good game here today for Team Saskatchewan.
And that will end the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth. Team Ontario Red with a 16-point advantage to now, and they are moving the sticks once again. And Marie Sartorio has come in here and really been successful with the short passing game.
Yeah, when you think of the first 2 games, she came in, like you said, in backup duty. And the thing I can tell you, when you come in as a starter, it's a totally different mindset, because when you're the backup, you're coming in and you're just not expecting to start. But for her to come in and really play the way she's played today, it's really good stuff.
Thrown for 244 yards with another quarter to play. All kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage. They let it go. Sartorio for Jessica Knight. Knight has it, and she has another first down. The pickup is 11, and they'll move the sticks again.
Yeah, I didn't see how Jessica Knight lined up on that play, because normally they have her down. Yeah, there she is. So she's set up into like a tackle, like almost like an offensive lineman. So really the Saskatchewan defense really losing her because they think she's an offensive lineman. But the way she sneaks across the field on a drag route, Sartorio rolling to her right was able to catch Knight running the drag from her left to her right. And now we got a 1st and 10 for Team Ontario.
Sartorio, short pass again over the head of the intended receiver, Jessica Knight. And Colby Fenrick just made sure that Jessica Knight knew exactly where she was.
Yeah, let him know you're there, right? A little slap shot reference right there. But you know what? Good defense here by Team Saskatchewan. And you know what? With a 24-8 ball game, it's 11:08 to go. This is a big series here for Team Saskatchewan, because they don't want to let another touchdown, because if they score another one, this could get out of hand a bit here. But with 24-8, Saskatchewan, big stance here to try to get a 3-and-out and get the ball. And when Saskatchewan does get the ball, like to see more Shaden Magnus throwing the ball downfield, because that's the strength of the passing game when Magnus is in the at the quarterback position. And Nevaeh Lang, her strength, we saw the first 3 quarters, she can really run the football.
Well, Saskatchewan might be well served to take a page out of the Ontario Red playbook. The short pass has worked tremendously well for them here in the second half especially.
Yeah, and especially those like bubble screens. You know, I always remember Coach Breeze would always say, like, when you throw these bubble screens, that's almost like your outside run, like, you know, like an outside zone run. And the thing is, if you can get the ball to your skill position players in space and let them be athletes, then, you know, let them make the rest make some magic.
Well, Team Ontario Red has been really taking advantage of yak yards, which is yards after catch. 11:08 left here in this football game. Sartorio forced to roll to her left, dumps it off in the area of Georgiana Maggio and Francesco Fazzari.
Yeah, I believe number 88, Anna Anderson, came in there and really distracted enough Sartorio to really overthrow that ball. But great play by number 88 of Team Saskatchewan, Hannah Anderson from Melville Comprehensive School in Melville, Saskatchewan, with a really good play right there.
On third down, 10 yards to go. Saskatchewan looking for a big defensive play here. Little flip to the inside. Nowhere to go for Oceane Lalonde, who got an opportunity to carry the football. Great defensive play by the Saskatchewan defense, and Ontario Red turns the football over on down.
Yeah, I'm sure head coach for Team Saskatchewan, Claire Dory, is very happy about their defense right there. That's what they needed. They needed to get a stop. They got the stop. Now we got to get Team Saskatchewan offense going. And again, with 10:28, do not abandon the run. That's what got you here. That's your identity on offense here, and we'll see what they have planned here.
Magnus throws that. Ella Schenner has it, makes a couple of moves. She's got a first down, and she's going. Ella Schenner on her way, and Saskatchewan are going to score. 85, 90 yards. Ella Schenner, and she gets Saskatchewan back within 10 with the convert to come.
Just what the doctor ordered for Team Saskatchewan right there. Beautiful play by Schenner, who's been having an outstanding tournament. Turned that play, really a short play. You were just talking about the short game, and there it is. And you know what, Dan? We got ourselves a ball game here with 9:58, 24-14. But let's go back to the Saskatchewan defense to really get that stoppage to give this offense an opportunity to be 2 points to make it 24-16. Great job. Nice kick. 2 points.
And it's 24-16. The difference, just 8 points.
Yeah. And again, you got to credit that Saskatchewan defense, really, with their backs up against the wall. Team Ontario has the ball inside the 20, and that Saskatchewan defense, bend but don't break, which gave Schenner an opportunity in the offense to go down and score. And now we got ourselves a 24-16. And you know what, Dan? How big that defensive stop was. Let's say Team Ontario goes up and it's 31-8. That's a tough comeback. But now it's just imagine that's like almost a 14-point swing right there.
And Team Saskatchewan taking advantage. It was just a quick little out to the flat. Ella Schenner made a couple of really nice moves to break into the Team Ontario Red secondary and then broke it loose for 90 yards in the major score.
I really thought she was going to take it to the outside because there was no one in front of her, but she cut inside, and I was saying, why she cut it inside? But she knows what she was doing, and she took it to the house.
Sienna Burns. Fazari picking it up on the 27, and that's where Team Ontario Red will begin. First down, 10 yards to go. Now they spot her on the 28.
Yeah, and we talked about field position, Dan, and, you know, with the fourth quarter, 9:57 left, this is, if you're Team Saskatchewan, you've done a good job on special teams, pinning down Team Ontario Red. Now Team Ontario Red's going to have to go back to what got them successful in the first quarter. And I'm not sure if Tegan Roy's back in the game, but no, she's not in yet. So she's still underneath the tent. So we'll see what the weapons on offense we're going to use here for Team Ontario Red to get productive.
Marie Sartorio takes the snap from center. Little quick out to Francesca Fazari. She couldn't hang on. It'll be second down.
Yeah, Fazari really took her time to get her head around because Marie Sartorio was ready to throw that ball, but the intended receiver was not looking, Fazari, and by the time she looked, she only got her hands on it, but not the reception.
Second down, 10 yards to go from her own 28. Hard snap, Sartorio throws that one. Looking over the middle of the post. Fazar step for step with her number 28, Raina James, defending for Team Saskatchewan.
Yeah, great job by Raina James right there. She took away the inside leverage, and she was on top of the route. And the only way Team Ontario was going to get that ball was going through Raina James, and that was going to happen because she was right there.
So now another kicking situation for Team Ontario Red. And it's going to be Callie Dory handling the punting chores. And the high snap. Dory able to bring it down. Gets the kick away. It's going to really appeal to Team Saskatchewan. Here is Ella Schenner, stays on her feet, finally brought down by Shelby Norwood, but there is a flag on the play. Holding against Team Ontario Red. And Saskatchewan, once again, are going to get tremendous field position for this possession.
Yeah, kind of feeling the momentum change here a bit in this game, where after that defensive stand from Team Saskatchewan, then forcing a tune out here from Team Ontario. But now we're going up the other way. I guess the penalty was against Saskatchewan.
The indication was against holding against Saskatchewan. They moved it back to the 43-yard line, but Saskatchewan has possession of the football. First down, 10 yards to go, trailing by 8 with 8:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. In under center, Nevaeh Lang. The pitch to Ella Schenner. Schenner up the right side off tackle, and she'll pick up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I love the play call here on first down. Quarterback under center, toss right, and positive yards, and that's what you want. You want to pick up positive yards on first down, leaving a 2nd and 7, but we'll see if head coach for Team Saskatchewan, Claire Dory, thinks it's 3-down situations.
In the shotgun, Lang sets up, looking into the corner, and it's caught. Hannah Wilker picks up 15 on the play, but the pass interference call might move it even closer to the end zone.
Yeah, great play there, Anna Wilker. The concentration to really, on an underthrown ball, to come back, and she was really sitting down when she caught that football, and she was able to maintain possession. And you'll see here on the replay, Nevaeh Lang in the pocket. Didn't get a lot on the throw, but there's Welker sitting down, catching the football, giving a 1st and 10 Team Saskatchewan 26-yard line.
Haven't been out of this one. Nevaeh Lang. The flip.
Oh.
Ella Schenner taken down hard by Shelby Norwood.
Yeah, Shelby Norwood right into the but she came in untouched and causing a 2nd and 15 situation for Team Saskatchewan.
From the 31-yard line. In the shotgun once again, here's Lang. Letting them come, and it almost is intercepted by Norwood. Once again, Norwood seems to be keying one-on-one against Ella Schenner.
No, you know what? Team Ontario Red defense is bullpen by committee on defense. You know, one play you see Oceana Lalonde. Next play you see Kellyanne Sterling Good, and now you're seeing a good dose of the defense doing a great job.
On 3rd down, 15 yards to go. Lang throws it. Great catch there by Ella Schenner, but it won't nearly be enough for a 1st down. And Saskatchewan turns it over. Team Ontario Red will scrimmage 1st down, 10 yards to go from their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, Team Ontario bringing the pressure on that and gave really no choice but to get the ball out early for Nevaeh Lang. And Ellen Schenner did the best. She did a great job of catching the football, but unfortunately, Team Ontario was right there, so limited her gain.
Marie Sartorio has gone all the way at quarterback. High snap, quick toss. Fazzari has it. gets to the line of scrimmage and met by a host of green sweaters led by number 34, Cézanne Lapierre.
Yeah, good pursuit by the Saskatchewan defense to really limit the gain to about 3.5 yards, 4 yards, creating a 2nd and 6 situation.
Second and 6. Sartorio sets up, throws over the middle, complete to Fazzari. 17 yards on the pickup, and Team Ontario Red moves the sticks.
Great pass there by Mehdi Sartorio. Really putting it on right on the numbers on number 7, Francesca Fazzari, who was really the only player who can catch that football, and a good defensive play there to bring her down from Saskatchewan. Number 6 on the tackle, Sienna Burns, who's been everywhere on defense.
Sartorio. And Fazzari makes the catch, bobbled it, brought it back in with her right hand while she was being tackled there.
You'll see here on the replay on the outside, I believe that's number 16 coming in. That's Dalen Meston. And you know how hard that is when you know a defender's coming in untouched and you got to get that ball knowing you're going to take a hit. Great job by Mehdi Sartorio to get that ball out.
High snap, Sartori comes down with it, throws to Fazzari once again. Fazzari muscles her way forward and picks up enough for the first down. The gain is 8 on the play, and they'll move the sticks again.
Yeah, Team Ontario, Dan, probably listening to you because this drive, all short passes and successful, and it's really moving the chains for Team Ontario with 4:14 left to go. And again, for Team Saskatchewan, another call of duty here to really get the 3 and out and get the ball back to the offense to try to tie this one up.
They need a big defensive play, do Saskatchewan. Here's Sartorio out of the shotgun, quarterback draw right up the middle, loses the football, and Saskatchewan has it.
See, we just talked about that earlier, Dan. When you run straight up like that, you expose your upper body and you're not really protecting the football. And we always, you hear it all the time in football, high and tight. Well, that was kind of low. And you see that Saskatchewan came in and recovered the football, giving them a chance here on offense to go get that football. That was number 8 for team. That was Colby Fenrick, who's been all over the place here with Team Sask.
Saskatchewan, 3:42 and ticking away. Left in the football game, trailing by 8. Magnus sets up, throws over the middle, intending that for Hannah Wilker. And the flag comes down. Malenka Broussard will be called for pass interference.
Yeah, Team Saskatchewan going with Shaden Magnus, who does have a nicer, deeper ball than Nevaeh Lang. And you can see, anytime you throw a vertical play like that, and it seemed like good coverage, but the official who was closer than us on the play deemed that it was pass interference. Might have been contact prior, but giving Saskatchewan a first down.
They move it downfield. Time ticking away. First down, 10 yards to go. Team Saskatchewan, full backfield. Magnus sets up, throws. Schenner can't bring it in. Had to adjust her body. Callie Dory there providing the coverage along with Ocean Lalonde. It's second down.
Yeah, good effort there by Ella Schenner. And what I really liked about that throw from Shaden Magnus is the air she put underneath it. She put a nice touch. If that would have been more of a lower throw, it would have been incomplete without even a chance. But because she put more air, gave Schenner time to adapt by turning her body. And by the time she turned around, she was able to track it but not complete the football.
Almost got it. On second down. Crowd getting into this one. Magnus Schenner trying to cut back. Stays on her feet, breaks a couple of tackles. Ella Schenner moves up forward, picks up 8. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah. Ella Schenner, really nice run right there. The magician really escaping out of Kalin Sterling Godou's tackle right there, her grasp. But you can see Shenner a little bit injured. She hobbling out there, and hopefully she'll be okay to continue.
A little Houdini there.
Yeah.
Getting out of the grasp of Kellyanne Sterling Godou, and that's no small feat.
Yeah, you saw their number 65 for the offense, Ava Salomon. Minion didn't know that the play was going to come her side. She just saw. And sometimes you got to play whistle to whistle and continue blocking because I've seen a lot of linemen get caught up in the tackle by behind.
Third down, Nevaeh Lang takes it herself up the left side. Has to get to the 41. She got to the 40, and it's another Saskatchewan first down.
Well, this might be close.
Depends on where the officials spot it. Now, they may measure this. And they're going to.
Yeah. See, the hard part for the officials here is that there's no sidelines on the top of the numbers, so you're really having to gauge it with the naked eye. And
I believe this is the first measurement of the tournament.
I believe so. It is too. Yes. Yeah.
Very, very close. This is crucial for Team Saskatchewan. And it's short. Team Ontario Red has held them. Nevaeh Lang so close with 2.5 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, nice stop there by Team Ontario Red. And again, really tough to tell without no lines on the top of the numbers on the sideline. And now Team Ontario Red starting on offense at their own 41-yard line.
Marie Sartorio. Play action forced around the left corner. Sartorio turns it upfield and is forced out of bounds by number 28, Raina James.
Yeah, you'll see here when Maddie Sartorio turns the corner, almost tackled there by Team Saskatchewan defender. I believe that was number 6. That was Sienna Burns, just a little bit over pursued and ran by Sartorio. And one thing you want to work on there is you want to break down so this way you decelerate and come make your tackle. But second 1.5 here for Team Ontario Red.
Marie Sartorio thrown for 288 yards. Make that a few more as Francesca Fazzari completes the pass. Moves the sticks. Another first down for Team Ontario Red, and the pickup is 7.
Yeah, nice conversion here for Team Ontario Red to get that first down because now the time for Team Saskatchewan is really your enemy in this situation because you want to get a 2-and-out here, 3-and-out, and get that ball back to your offense.
Last time we talked about it, they got a fumble recovery. What's going to happen here? Sartorio has to move to her left to hang on to that snap and immediately met by Dalen Meston of Team Saskatchewan to hold her to no gain.
Yeah, nice job there by Dalen Meston to really stop. Now, one thing is interesting. I wonder how many timeouts does each team have on each 3. They got 3, so they should have 3 timeouts, or I don't know if you know how many timeouts they have left.
I don't believe anybody's taken a timeout here in the second half.
Yeah. So this will play a major role here going down. And so it looks like Saskatchewan's got all 3 of their timeouts left, and Ontario's got 2, which is going to be huge here.
Here's Sartorio setting up, looking down the field, and Fazzari was closely marked there by Raina James. The pass goes incomplete, and it will be third down.
Yeah, big stand here for Team Saskatchewan defense to get that 3-and-out. Force Ontario to punt the ball and give your offense with 1:22 left on the clock an opportunity to really go get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Here's Callie Dory. High snap, gets the kick away. Schenner lets it land. It bounces over her head, picks it up, and there will be a no yards penalty added to this as Shelby Norwood infringed on the 5-yard zone.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I saw a bit of a head turn there. I don't know if there was a face mask also might be added, so this could be a 25-yard variety or a 20-yard variety if there is a face mask attached. I wasn't sure if I just saw the head turn, so we'll see what the officials say here. They've gathered up and they're talking about it.
Saskatchewan gets the ball back with 71 ticks of the clock remaining. Here's the indication from referee Keith Walters. No yards against Ontario Red.
Yep.
Face mask against Ontario Red. So they'll move it up 20 yards, it would appear. So the ball should come out at the Team Ontario Red 54. Or the Team Saskatchewan 54.
So we're seeing Team Saskatchewan going with Shaden Magnus at quarterback. Shaden really has the better arm when it comes to the deep ball, so we'll see if they use that.
Ella Schenner. Magnus takes it herself and barrels forward for a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7, and 4 seconds elapsed on that offensive play.
Now keep in mind, Team Saskatchewan has 3 timeouts left, and I believe they elected to use one here.
Ontario coach Mark Ouellette out there. And he's being told to get back by the referee, Keith Walters.
I think it's one of his assistants there who's halfway on the field. And now you can see that they're all talking about it right now. But, yeah, you know what? This is what a great game we've had here between Team Saskatchewan. And really the momentum shift in this game from start to finish clearly. When you look at the opening first quarter and second quarter, when Tegan Roy was in the ball game, more deep balls thrown to her. But since she's left the game, the quick game for Team Ontario is what they were doing on offense. And for Saskatchewan, a bit of the run game, bit of a balance on offense. So let's see here with Shaden Magnus at quarterback, see what the Team Saskatchewan's offense coordinators elect to do here.
1:04 remaining. 2nd down. 7 yards to go. Magnus sets up, throws to the outside through the hands of Ella Schenner. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, just basically a hitch play to the right of Shaden Magnus. A little overthrown with 58 seconds, leaving a 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. So this is a big play here for Team Saskatchewan. But I believe they still have 2 timeouts left.
Magnus out of the ball game. Nevaeh Lang back in for Saskatchewan. This could be the ball game right here. Lang in the shotgun. Schenner flanked on the right side along with Hannah Wilker. Here's Nevaeh Lang wrapped up. Shelby Norwood gets her. And the ball is turned over on downs with 54 seconds remaining.
Now, with Saskatchewan still having 2 timeouts, there's still time here to get a 3-and-out, get 2 stops here on 1st and 2nd down, force Team Ontario to punt. But for Team Ontario, if they really want to finish off the game, all they need is a 1st down.
Marie Sartorio getting some last-minute instructions, back in the huddle, calling the play, and the Ontario Red offense ready to go. 54 seconds left, 1st down, 10 yards to go from their own 54-yard line. Sartorio, quick hit, Fazzari has it, keeps her legs going, barrels forward for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, good play there by Team Ontario. It looks a little quick game, setting up a 2nd and 5 situation. So pick down coming right here, and the clock's still ticking with 40 seconds left.
Next one coming up, Manitoba versus Ontario Black in the Cummings Division gold medal game. That's a 4 o'clock start. High snap, Sartorio wrapped up quickly. Number 16, Dalen Meston gets in there.
Timeout, Saskatchewan.
So Saskatchewan uses one more timeout. They're left with 1 remaining and 20 seconds on the clock.
So here's the situation now for Team Ontario Red. It's a 3rd down situation, and if you're Saskatchewan, you send a house to try to come and block it. Because with the punt, if they get the punt off, normally it'll be 7 to 10 seconds, and Saskatchewan will get the ball back with maybe 2 plays remaining.
If Schenner can get a good jump on receiving this punt, the complexion of this game could change completely.
I don't think we've had a punt return in the tournament yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did we?
Team Alberta.
Oh, Team Alberta. Yeah.
Sidani Bowers.
Yeah. How can I forget that?
Callie Dory getting set to kick the football away. High snap. She's going to take off. Dory around the left side has the first down. And Dalen Meston catches up with her. A big pickup of 28 yards. And Team Ontario Red hangs on to the football, and they are going to win this one.
Yeah, good call by Team Ontario Red to go for the fake punt right there. And picking up that first down with only 12 seconds left to go should really go in the victory formation.
And Maurice Arturio takes a knee, and Team Ontario Red has won the Harlow Division Consolation with a 24-16 victory over Team Saskatchewan.
You know, Dan, Bill Belichick says to his teams all the time, players win games, teams win championships. And today, Team Ontario Red played as a team. When you look at how they all played on defense, offense, everybody was involved, and I thought they played a really good game. I thought Team Saskatchewan played catch-up all day here today, but did a great job as a team to really never quit, always fight back, and they could be very proud of their efforts here today. It just fell a little bit short.
Well, if you're thinking about players of the game for either side, for Team Saskatchewan, Ella Schenner in a losing cause, 2 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown, 6 rushes for 31 yards. When called upon, she did a great job for Team Saskatchewan, and I like Maurice Sartorio coming in to take over from the injured Isabel Berube, comes in and throws for, hang on a second, there's 260, 300 yards. She threw for 300 yards in this game, and the short pass worked wonders for Ontario Red in that second half.
And the thing she didn't make a lot of mistakes either. Like, she didn't throw a lot of interceptions. And one of her strengths we saw in the tournament is not running the ball. But when she had to run the ball, she did, and she did it effectively. And I agree with you. I think Maurice Sartorio, the player of the game for Team Ontario Red.
A 24-16 victory for Ontario Red over Saskatchewan in the Harlow Division Consolation. Boy, we have been treated to some fantastic football. This one, no exception. The next one, Manitoba versus Ontario Black at 4 p.m. right here on this particular channel. For Ron Raymond, the coach, and our entire crew, I'm Dan Mooney. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you at 4 o'clock from the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships here in the nation's capital.